welcome to this week's episode. Tonight we are at Bush Farm. Bush Farm's land dates right back to the early 1900s and the building itself dates to the 1920s. Heritage in its location and in the middle of nowhere, we had to check this property out. Decaying and literally falling down with its memories destined to be lost forever, me and Michelle set out to find out its story, its past, but more importantly, what happened here for such a glorious house in its time to be left and forgotten. What turned out to be a very cold yet exciting location, the true colours of this property and what still resides within its walls slowly does come to light in tonight's investigation.
Wow.
Yeah, it's got 3 pianos.
Might be able to go full colour in this. Wow. All the hooks and everything, they're all period stuff in it.
We've got loads of books in here as well. What's in that piano? Look.
Oh, yes. Literally nothing left. Nothing hardly left. It's just literally the building and a few artefacts in it. Yeah. Cool, though, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, it is. In there's like papers from like quite old, you know, it's like that paper down there, that's quite an old paper.
Is that a tempter?
That's the upstairs.
Oh, the stairs give it away.
No, I was going to say the double one. So there is just one step that you've got to be careful of with.
Yeah.
There's all sorts down there.
They've even made a bird's nest. Birds down, got down here.
Bird's nest around.
The bottle of champagne here.
Yeah, there is an old bottle. It's amazing though.
Does it have the date on it, do you know?
Don't know, I didn't look. I didn't manage to clamber over and grab it and look.
Lawnmower engine.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Put my phone on flight mode.
Oh, mine's still on it.
Yeah,
Do it in the car. That piano, wow. You play? No.
Yeah, some of them do still play.
That's cool, that.
So you seen it?
Yeah. What for you, are we? I've left my bag in there, right now.
I was going to say, nobody.
No.
Piano it up. Good work, like that.
That's the electric one, that. Wow. Oh, shit. Even the fireplace is lovely.
They are, aren't they? Yeah, they are really nice.
I've got a feeling about this place already as soon as I've walked in, you know. Don't get me wrong, it
I told
looks...
you, it's got that feeling to it.
It has, it looks apart as well. It's just a heavy kind of... See this record player?
Yep.
I'm saying have you seen it? You've been, I keep forgetting you've been here before. Do you know how half of these are? Can't read them. New Seekers?
New Seekers,
Yeah.
never heard of them.
And yeah?
No. James Last.
Never
Rose
heard.
Trello.
Never heard. Mario
Christmas hymns. Oh, see, you don't want it.
That just fitted that.
Yeah, I saw that. Because I've got my phone on flight mode as well now.
I'll double check my phone.
But yeah, it's literally
Yes, no.
a time capsule, 1981 diary look.
Oh, maps and that. RCA. Is that RCA?
RCA was a record label, wasn't they? Yeah, RCA was a record label.
For some reason I've heard of that.
Because my mum and dad used to have RCA records as well. Party dancers. Isn't it? I was going to say that was flickering again.
Dixieland Chaz. It's a mixture of everything. Go on again.
It keeps flickering.
Yeah, I'm catching the corner of my eye. And again. There you go.
Yeah, I've got this on flight mode, so...
Mine's on flight mode. I turned it off when I was in the car to get a message.
Let's do it again.
Don't do it yet, Spirit. We need to walk around yet.
It's got an old jacket as well, look on the back.
Dave's put it on.
No.
Why?
No.
You'll fit it anyway. I'm fitting it. It looks real diddy.
I think it is like quite a small one.
These windows are all original. Really cool.
See that, Dave?
What?
It was going then. Oh. Did it again then?
Let's see, because I can put it later.
Come near me again, Spirit.
Your battery's low now.
Spirit, come back towards us again, please. There we are. See it now.
Oh, I just didn't then. Why's yours thicker and mine's not?
Spirit, come towards us. Come towards these devices in our hands. We're not here to harm you or disrespect you. Just want to hear your story.
What are we like? We can't help it. We want to just walk through with gadgets about and everything.
Yeah, I found stuff upstairs that was from 1950s.
Really? Is that the oldest you found?
I think 1950s. I've got some pictures, but yeah.
On the shelf, there's another piano. Pervex.
Yeah, Mark put his little Discover the Unknown.
It's for HTC, that
Yeah.
I road that too. I've got the space.
What's it? Yay!
Just got it.
Oh, I think it went off then.
Yeah, it did. Oh, there's more, look at that.
Yeah, people have been writing the names here, there and everywhere.
HTC after dark.
Yeah. No.
Are the floors safe?
They are upstairs. You've just got to sort of be careful. But I went up there, so
it should be alright.
you're just fine. Yeah.
When was the place left?
Don't know. I've no idea. I think it's Winford.
It is, I know.
You're only holding it, aren't you?
Oh, it's in my pocket again now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right, as I say, just be careful. Cause,
One step's gone there,
yeah,
isn't it?
that's why I say you've got to be so careful.
Yeah, he's in. It's going off again.
Oh, you look.
What is going on?
I know.
Mine just affected the same time as yours.
Right, Spirit, come back towards us, please. We're here to communicate with you.
Yours is going off. Mine's not going off. One sec, I'll put another one on.
Don't be afraid, we're not here to harm you.
You come towards my hand and try and fluctuate my green light that I've got in my hand. Try and make it go up. Like Michelle said, we're here just to document yourself and life after death. As soon as it comes, it goes.
Well, I've just explained that we're going to get some equipment out soon, so I said if they can sort of communicate with us via the equipment.
Yeah, definitely. I can go in infrared because his light's bright.
Oh, we're back again then.
Oh, what? Yours is really flat, you know. I can hardly see our light on the side. Did it again.
See that?
Yeah.
Spirit, come back towards us. We're not here to harm you.
You can use mine if you want. See mine, like, compared to yours?
Yeah, that's why I said I've got batteries for it. It's just I haven't brought a screwdriver.
Yeah. Let's use mine for the night.
I left my other one in the car because the other one that I was using at Wickenby, I left in the car.
No, that's alright.
Spirit, come towards my hand. We're not here to harm you. We just want to communicate with you. And we want to document life after death, just to prove to people that life after death does exist.
Making that green light flicker is a great telltale sign that it does. Bloody hell.
Thank you, Spirit.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's fantastic.
I didn't expect that. Did you expect that? I didn't expect that. So it's clear here.
Yeah. When I came to look around that day, you know, I knew something actually, on the day that I came to look around, something did let me know it was here.
It's going to be a good night again. Smell it already. Smell it in the air.
Spirit, come back towards me. If it's okay that you're willing to communicate with us and tell us your story. I did come a few days ago. You probably recognise me from them days when I came. But we're going to get some equipment out in the kitchen soon, Spirit. If you could communicate with us via the equipment in the kitchen. Come towards this green light. Just let me know that it's okay to communicate with us.
There we go.
Thank you.
It just did that then, didn't it? Yeah. There we go.
Thank you, Spirit. That's it. Come a bit closer. Come closer. I know that you're there. Come.
No, it's not. It's there.
That's it. Come a bit closer. Don't be afraid. We're not here to harm you. We're not like most people who come here, Spirit.
If you're happy to communicate with us tonight, can you make that go as high as you can? Because we'll come here to listen to your voice.
Come and stand right next to it if you're happy to communicate with us and let us hear your voice so you can tell us your story. I can hear a woman's voice.
I just heard a woman. Did you?
Yeah, I heard a woman's voice then.
And it sounded like it was up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you. We're here to listen. We're here to document you. And we're here to hear your voice. We've come to your property in your home to do that. But like Michelle said, we are here on good intentions only. And I'm happy that you're happy to communicate. So
we're just going to have a look around, Spirit. I'm just going to show David round. And then we'll go down to the kitchen. And then we'll get some equipment out. And if you can communicate with us via that equipment, that'd be fantastic.
Michelle, why don't I have my EVP recorder? Because that was a clear woman's voice.
It was.
Hopefully it's picked up on this.
That's how clear
it sounded like it was up there, didn't it?
Yeah.
And it's like a, ooh, like that. Yeah. Did you see me looking up there? Yeah. Like,
that's how clear. Spirit, is that you what I've just heard?
What, just now?
Just heard a voice again.
We'll keep looking through, get this look through over there. I'll put this back because it's not mine to take anyway.
Well, as I say, I have got photographs and papers and stuff. So, that one's 1968, that one.
I like this though, Michelle. This wooden partition.
Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it?
You're right about the planes, they're everywhere.
Yeah, the question over here, if you've got a look on the bed, there's some model aeroplanes on the bed, look.
Oh my god. Oh, this room's freaky.
Yeah, this is the room with the heaviest feeling.
That
but
bed.
I left them books on that bed, they're the ones from 1950.
Is that just going off in your hand then?
Yeah.
1950.
Spirit, if this was your room, come towards this device I've got in my hand if this was your room.
This bed's freaky.
Come right towards the green light for me if this was your room.
You've got
Come
clothes.
towards me, Spirit, don't be afraid.
Got clothes hanging up, Michelle?
Yeah, there was some clothes left.
Where do you want to investigate first?
I think we'll do the kitchen because we told them we're going to do the kitchen, didn't we?
Oh, of course, yes. Can't go back an hour word. Can't go back an hour word.
No.
At this point in the investigation, after a quick walk around, more importantly to get our footings to see exactly what the property was like upstairs and downstairs and what to expect. We had a quick walk around, have a look around, see what happens. There was a heavy feeling, probably more when we went upstairs, especially in the stairway. We both clearly heard a woman's low tone hum. Unfortunately, it didn't get picked up on my camera, and my EVP recorder wasn't recording at the time. So again, it's one of those moments where you're absolutely gutted for that not to be picked up. But going forward from this, we had our walk around, and then now we decided to set out our equipment in the kitchen downstairs and see what happens. And by God, it just showed that this property was pretty much waiting to speak.
Right, Spirit, we've got some equipment here that's going to be really easy for you to set off to let us know that you're here.
You need my light on still, or are you alright?
We should get on it, I think. Right, I'll put this in now. Right, Spirit, if you go towards that device, then should I set that off here and see?
Good thing there's no wind coming through.
No wind.
No wind, so it's good for EVPs.
Oh. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit.
Shine, where are they?
Right, Spirit, I'm just going to put a couple of balls out on the mantelpiece here. And if you touch those, they'll start flashing. Right, they'll start flashing, look, Spirit. That's all you need to do is just touch them. And then they'll start going off, Spirit. Right. Okay.
My EVPs was on there.
Right, no problem.
Got a freaky feeling in the air again. And you?
got it in the back on this.
Definitely heard that woman's voice upstairs though.
Yeah, I did as well. Yeah, I definitely did.
And just for the video as well, we are literally in the middle of a field, aren't we?
Yeah.
So there's no passing traffic. There's no people, no electric. So to hear a voice in the middle of nowhere, it's kind of good going.
Right, Spirit, if you want to take hold of that area again for me, or go towards the green light to let me know that you're here. Thank you.
See, I'm in flight mode, that's why I was stuck. I'm in flight mode, I just put my app on.
Yeah. Right, Spirit, if you can go near the green light for me, just to let me know that you are here and you're the person that we was talking to on the stairs. Or take the aerial on that device with the red light for me. You don't have to be afraid, we're not here to harm you. If you're happy to communicate with us, either go towards the green light or go towards the device with the red light on. Got no reason to be afraid, Spirit. We're not here to harm you.
Your light is reflecting off that lighting, and that lighting's casting on that wall.
Yeah. Right, Spirit.
Can we ask how many spirits are still in this building and still reside here?
I've just had an orb come towards me. Did you hear that tap then?
Yeah, but I don't know if you're leaning on that piano. Are you leaning on the piano?
I am, but that was over there. That was in that doorway over there.
We've come here tonight to try and document life after death.
What does it say, Doreen?
Doreen.
Spirit, was your name Doreen? If your name was Doreen, could you go towards the green light box on that cupboard for me?
Children here.
Children here.
Didn't sound like a children's voice upstairs though, did it?
Yeah, I know it was a female voice, what we heard, but it was so loud and clear.
On my phone, you can probably hear that when your thoughts and your words come out, that my phone will potentially pick it up. Can you tell me how many spirits are in this building that can hear my voice tonight, please? And say it to my phone on the fireplace.
Try and touch the bowl for me. Try to make it flash. If you can touch it, it will flash. Or if you can try and make it roll off that cabinet for me. Just give it a
Died
push.
very recently.
Died very recently. Can you tell us if you are listening to our voice, but just by making the green light on this cabinet here, just fluctuate, or the orange light in the middle of the cabinet, just there we go. On cue. The orange light, can you come closer to that please? And just tell me your name. Is it Doreen? If it is Doreen, can you make that green light flicker one more time for me? By going closer to it.
Figure.
I've just had something come towards my camera.
That's what I feel in my bottom of my stomach.
Right, Spirit, if you are female, can you go towards that green light for me? What you was making fluctuate just a few minutes ago. If you are female.
Whoa.
Right, okay, thank you, Spirit. That's fantastic. Is your name Doreen? If your name's Doreen, could you make the green light do that again for me, please?
Just by going closer to it. If it's not Doreen, can you make that flicker for me? The green light. If your name's not
Trust
Doreen.
me.
Trust me. That's it, trust me.
Yeah, trust me. Right, if your name's not Doreen, make it flicker. Thank you.
So it's not Doreen.
No, it's not Doreen.
Whoa.
Going out of focus.
I just did something right now. I think I heard something behind you.
Did you?
I don't know if it was your jacket movement, I don't know. Is there any way you could make a noise so we could physically hear you now? To tell us that you're here, because them readings are mightily high again.
They are again, yeah.
We can clearly see you making the EMF and fluctuate, and I do appreciate you doing that. But if you're strong enough to do that, can you make a noise?
Try and make a noise for
It's
us
very
in
lonely
here.
here.
Very lonely here.
Them reds are getting high again. Right, Spirit, go to right up close to that device.
It's drifting in and out now.
Can you try and knock that ball off that's behind the device for me? Try and make it roll off if you can, Spirit. Give it a bit of a push.
Don't be nervous.
Don't be nervous.
We're not nervous.
I am.
Are you?
I always am. Because it's one of those where you can feel it in the bottom of your gut that something's just going to happen real quick, and I don't know if I'm going to be prepared for it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not scared, I'm just apprehensive. Surrounding, in various locations, we've got a number of censored balls. So if you go near any of these censored balls, they will flash. Is there any chance you can go near any of them to try and make them flash for me?
Describe.
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 The clear plastic. Oh, look at that. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Next time I get the EVP and then that goes boom, straight high.
Yeah.
The clear plastic balls are, one is in front of the green light and one is in front of the red light.
It's behind, doesn't it?
Behind,
the
sorry.
red light.
Behind.
It's behind.
So, if you found the green light, can you try and make that ball go off that's attached to it?
Spirit, just touch the ball.
Yeah, just put your hand over it. I'm hearing talking upstairs.
Must be 2 or more spirits because I've asked them to fluctuate the green light if there's 2 or more spirits.
I'm going to put that in the middle.
Can you move location?
Oh my god, I've never had that come through.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what you just said?
Can you move location?
Yeah. I've never had that.
Yeah, can you move location?
Where would you like us to go to?
Spirit, would you like us to go into the living room? If you would like us to go into the living room, make the lights go to the red. Make that device go into the red again for us. If you would like us to go into the living room.
I'm hearing stuff all around me. It's freaking me out.
I can hear voices. Sounds like somebody walking around.
Did you hear me? Did you hear me?
That's...
Yes, Spirit, we heard you.
Oh, days. It sounds like someone's walking about.
Spirit, if that was you that was walking about, can you affect that device? Make it go to the red, real close up to it. If that was you we heard walking around.
Might be my vibration.
Oh,
Oh, sugar.
that's not me either.
Well, it's found the red light finally.
Right, do that again, Spirit. Touch the red light for me. Touch that red light again.
My throat's gone dry. Exactly the same thing where we've had to put a bit of effort in. It's drumming up a bit of energy.
Yeah.
It's draining my battery as well.
Is it?
Yeah, it's got my...
Prepare.
Oh, my days. We are trying to prepare in the best way I possibly can. we try the front room?
Yeah.
I think with it being more of a communal room,
Hmm.
might have more feel to it.
I'll put my light back on. Right, spirit.
Did say what it is to move positions, you see.
Yeah, they said about moving locations, didn't they?
Yeah.
It's just your other rent pockets in there.
Jump.
Right,
Oh,
spirit,
yeah,
is this the room that you wanted us in? If it is, make that ball flash again for us, please. If this was the room that you wanted us in, I'll make that device go off, thank you.
This is your room, isn't it? Is this the room that you was referring for us to come into? Are we correct in picking this room? Your family room?
Was this the right room, spirit, that you wanted us to come into? Try and make one of the balls flash, spirit. If you are here with us, you made that one flash before.
Oh,
Mm.
that just went off. Don't make that ball flash on that fireplace for me. Go closer to it and touch it.
Right, spirit, come over to the green light in my hand, because I can communicate with you.
Ray,
Thank you, spirit.
I just caught that in shot.
Mm.
Just caught that. I'm just panning over to you as well. Thank you. See how easy that was?
There's one on the chair as well, spirit, next to that device with the red light. If you can touch that one as well, the one that's on the chair. Oh, look at that.
I thought it was yours.
Oh, mine as well.
Yeah, it's definitely, yeah. Can you go closer to that red light for me if you don't mind? Just let me know that you are strong enough to set that red light off for me. EMF is becoming a really
Stronger.
easy thing for spirits to affect now.
Yeah.
And on the chair there's a little orange light. Please go closer to it and tell me something. Anything you want. I want to hear your voice. This is your time to tell the world what you want them to know.
Just want to ask, did you die of a heart attack, spirit? If you died of a heart attack, can you make it go into the red? Yeah.
What you want them to know.
Just want to ask, did you die of a heart attack, spirit? If you died of a heart attack, can you make it go into the red? Yeah. No, it's because I've got really bad tightness in my chest. I think they're trying to let me know that she died of a heart attack. Is that correct, spirit? You died of a heart attack? If it is, make all the lights come on again.
Clearly.
Yeah.
What I find absolutely compelling at this moment in time is the EVP recorder is literally on the little couch, the little single seater that you can see on screen. Michelle starts feeling a tightness in her chest and just randomly calls out and says what she says. Have you died of a heart attack? And of course at that moment I pick up ever so faintly an EVP reply saying heart attack, literally a few seconds before Michelle reacts, which is very compelling because number one, Michelle didn't know that this EVP had been picked up, and number two, what she was saying was true. This woman who resides here did die, unfortunately, of a heart attack, and told Michelle in her own way how she died, and that was by inflicting a similar kind of pain that this woman went through when it actually happened. Compelling evidence, I believe.
Yeah. So she died of a heart attack. I can tell because, like I say, I'm getting tightness in my chest.
Probably the 15 miles that we just walked on a previous location, like I've done that. I don't even know what I'm feeling. I felt more upstairs than I do. I mean, I'm feeling something, I just can't put my finger on it. I think there's definitely some kind of residual here, and there's definitely a female spirit here.
Definitely is female, definitely.
I just think
100%.
I think with all the books and the type of genre of music and certain types of furniture, especially the wallpaper, it's very
100%.
I think with all the books and the type of genre of music and certain types of furnishing, especially the wallpaper, it's very feminine. Some of it's very feminine.
What are you saying now?
Was you really? I'm not so close to it, am I?
No.
Can you just walk away from that a second?
Thank you, Spirit.
Oh, days. Days.
Could you do that again, Spirit? Could you do that again?
I'm just going to change the EMF, Michelle, just to this angle.
Okay.
So it covers, I can get it on the angle of here. I'm only standing this side because my legs are aching because it's uneven on there.
That's alright. Oh, thank you, Spirit. That's very easy to use to communicate. Thank you, Spirit.
So can you now you can communicate with that, and you've gained enough energy to be able to do this. Can I ask you one more time? Take that as a yes. Can you just walk away a second?
Walk away, Spirit. Walk away. Let go. Thank you.
Can you set that off again if you are a female? By going near it.
Touch that device again if you're female.
If you're a child, can you touch the device? Could be. If you're a male spirit, go and touch that device for me. Tell me that you are a male spirit so we know who we are talking to. We might be getting it wrong. We don't get everything right. Michelle thinks she does, but she doesn't.
Not always.
Not always.
Not always.
You've clearly just set that REM pod off. So can you do it again for me? If you're a male spirit. It's doing the EMF now.
Yeah. If you're a little boy, could you touch that device that has all the pretty lights on if you're a little boy? Oh.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it fell over. I've just pushed it over.
Now at this very moment you can see I slew my camera around to my right side, not moving my feet, pretty much to, I don't know why, I felt something behind me, so I think I just looked around to see what was going on, and of course the EMF moved on the couch. At this very present time I was absolutely gutted because I thought if this is paranormal activity where this young kid has touched this EMF and moved it over, I have just missed it. But then Michelle said that she was recording on her phone, so we've still got the footage. It's dark, I must admit, but you can see the lights, and I will add it to this and then see what you think.
If you're a little boy, could you touch that device that has all the pretty lights on if you're a little boy? Oh.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it fell over. I've just pushed it over. Thank you, Spirit.
No, it's not that. I was just looking at a sound
Yeah,
on the floor.
I got it. Yeah, you're alright, I got it. If you're a little boy, could you touch that device that has all the pretty lights on if you're a little boy? Oh.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it fell over. I've just pushed it over. Thank you, Spirit.
No, it's not that. I was just looking at a sound on
Yeah,
the floor.
I got it. Yeah, you're alright, I got it.
Now pretty much make of it as you will. At the end of the day we wasn't moving and the EMF meter did move on that couch, so I had to realistically put this in the edit to show people that potentially this could have been poltergeist activity. Personally, I'm not overly sure, but I don't know where to go with it. I'm not too sure. I had to add it and then leave it with you guys to see exactly what you think, but you can clearly see something might have pushed that over.
I've got a weird feeling, young boy, that you are strong enough to push that over. You've done it twice, and twice I believe I've not captured it because I've been looking elsewhere.
I did.
Yeah, I know you did. I've got a weird feeling, young boy, that you are strong enough to push that over. You've done it twice, and twice I believe I've not captured it because I've been looking elsewhere.
I did.
Yeah, I know you did. I want to see with my own eyes what you have just accomplished. That black meter on that chair, can you please push that over like you've just done twice? And try as hard as you can.
Try to push it over, sweetheart, for me. Show us how strong you are. Don't be afraid.
Oh shit.
You can push it over, sweetheart. We're not going to be cross with you if you do push it over. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
I know that wallpaper's flapping about, but that wasn't that wallpaper. That definitely wasn't that wallpaper. It seems to have just gone all of a sudden.
I know. Which is good though, because it kind of shows really, if you're getting countless evidence all the time, you go into a location, you walk in, you've got evidence, things are happening, you're doing the investigation, and it's still happening. It kind of puts a damper on the whole paranormal event in itself, what you're doing. Yeah. Whereas clearly now, we're asking the questions, we're getting no relevant responses. Because there's nothing here to respond.
Something's gone.
Something's came and gone.
Yeah.
And it just, again, it's the famous word I use, credibility.
Yeah.
And it's a massive word in this field.
Exactly.
I think we should try upstairs.
Yeah.
I think so. If it is a boy, there might be a chance that it might be residing in his bedroom.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay.
Oh, why do I have to go first?
Let's go.
Right. This stair's actually stronger than you think, by the way.
Yeah.
They didn't creak underneath your legs. Am I going straight ahead or left?
The one that's got the planes in is the one to the left at the bottom.
Right, oh yes.
What do you think?
Oh, we feel the wind, can't you?
Yeah.
See, I believe this was the young boy's bedroom because it's a single bed. I've got, all of a sudden my heart rate has gone up a lot more. That's going off. I believe this might be the room in question.
Right.
We don't know, do we?
Nope. Right, I'll put this on the bed. Some more balls in here.
I'll get in the far corner. Guess I could go for.
I'll put one ball there. Got some more balls in here.
I'll get in the far corner. Guess I could go for.
I'll put one ball there. Got some more balls in here.
I'll get in the far corner. Guess I could go for.
I'll put one ball there. Right, Spirit, if you're up here with us, could you please go towards the device on the bed for me?
Does this used to be our bed? If this used to be our bed and this is your bedroom of the young kid that I was talking to downstairs, can you come closer and just confirm that for us? Make some of our equipment go off. Are these your planes? What's left of them? Tell you what, there's something here, Michelle, it's just very weak. It's not as strong as we believe.
No, it's not as strong as the one downstairs.
No.
Definitely not.
And I think it has burst because it gets what it can. It does what it needs to or wants to, and then it has to do it all over again. And then I do believe spirits get tired just like human beings, I suppose.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's why we're getting spurts of it, but I'm happy we're getting spurts of it. That's for sure. What is this?
They're some aeroplane magazines. They're really old. They are really old.
They're still wrapped.
Yeah, they're mega old. Well, them books there.
1940.
Yeah.
Madness.
Yeah, they're really old.
See, I'd love to cherish that at home, but it's not don't belong to me, so I'd rather stay within the building they came with. Whoa.
Thank you, Spirit.
Where did that come from?
Are they your magazine, Spirit? Right, if they're your magazines, do that again for me. If them magazines belong to you, make them lights go off again.
All I did was look in the window. Is this something, these magazines, something that you really cherish? Something that really means something to you? They do date back from 1940, so they're over 60 years old. That's a lot of years, and they're really good condition as well. If this is something that you really hold true to yourself and you love and adore them, can you just make that go off one more time like you've just done? Because you like to do things when my camera's facing another angle. Make that green light flicker or that red light go off.
If they're your books, make all them lights come on again, all them different coloured lights for me.
No, my spirit talk app was turned off. No,
That
it's
green
still on.
light's just flickered. Right, Spirit, if them magazines are the ones that you hold dear, can you make that red light go off and make all them coloured lights come on? Thank you.
I'll just put a necrophonic on.
Thank you, Spirit.
Why is that I put necrophonic on and that goes off, but I don't use, it's just an app.
Yeah. I was going to say, I don't think that's... Let me just move that over there.
We've now put an app on the bed which will give you more of a chance to communicate with us. It will hear your voice. Can you come closer to it and tell me your name, please? Shout it as loud as you can. What's your name? Can you tell me how many spirits are in this house? Glad you said my name.
I think it did.
One.
One. I heard that.
That sounded like a teenager boy. So there's one spirit here, is that correct? One. That one spirit, can you tell me your name, please? Yes.
Yes.
Fucking hell. What is your name?
So I've had Mary.
I thought I had Mary.
Yeah, I heard Mary.
Is your name Mary? Can you please confirm if it's Mary?
If your name's Mary, touch the red light on the bed for me. John. I heard John as well.
Is there anything that you want to mention while we're here? And why you still stay in this house? Because by God, it ain't got much left in it. It'll be gone soon. Do you know this?
Do you know that the house is in a bad condition? Don't. Do you know that the house is falling down?
I've read yes.
We'll leave you be soon, Spirit. Is there anything you want to get through to us before we go? Any messages?
What was
Something
that?
about keep it something.
I thought it said keep it going or keep it on.
Yeah.
Can you repeat that again, please?
Spirit, would you like us to come back and see you another time? To communicate with you again? If if you do, go towards the green light on the bed or touch the red light.
This one. It went this one.
This one. What's this one?
So basically, potentially, there's a child here.
Yep.
And potentially a female. I'd not pick it up on a male as much as the other two.
But the EMF meter's going off again.
Basically, that just said then. And it could be a mother and son.
Yeah.
And she could have passed away, like you mentioned downstairs, as a heart attack. And I'm not too sure what could have happened to the son.
He's sort of been left on his own in limbo.
Maybe.
Yeah. Right, if you're the spirit of the child that's still with us, could you please make the green light go over to the red, please?
Oh, look at that.
I know.
Why is it when we put stuff away, does it?
Ah, so you're the one of the child.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So have you been left in limbo?
Are you by yourself now?
Are you on your own?
Billy, no mates. That's a bad thing to say, that, isn't it?
Well, we're going to leave you soon, darling. We'll let you re-energise again and then we'll come back and see you another day. If you'd like that, make the green light go over to the red for me. If you would like us to come back and see you again, sweetheart.
Oh, wow.
Oh, thank you.
That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah. So they want us to come back. Well, we'll do that again, sweetheart. We'll come back and see you. Yeah, we'll come back and see you, sweetheart. And we'll come back and communicate with you again soon, okay? Make them lights go off again if that's okay.
There we go.
There we are. Oh, come on.
Shall we call it then?
Yeah.
This was a very interesting night, yet also like a jigsaw puzzle in having to piece together what was happening and what had happened. I feel all this child knew was his planes and his music. With the house literally far wide from any city or town, sometimes all that children know is what is shown and taught within these walls of this very period property. Having a woman come through frequently as well, establishing maybe was this his mother? This was a working farm and it was for a number of years when it was operational. Right near this location is a former RAF base, so I do wonder if anything from this base in question roams the land that this house sits on. Either way, it wanted to speak, and it's in its own way. One thing I do know is that there's only a few more years left in this unique little house before it falls down, and down will go all its memories that associate with it. We came here tonight for the spirits of Bush Farm to communicate, and I feel they tried. Unique in its location, its history, while never forgotten, well, not by us anyway.